Hi, in this video I'm going to explain the internet, intranet and extranet. And what are they? Now, these are a few technical terms and they're worth understanding and knowing what they are for your business, for your small business or your trades business. So let's get into it. What is the internet? This is the easiest one to explain because you're probably already using it. If you're not watching this. So you're definitely using the internet if you're watching this. And hi, I'm Conrad from Bluewood. One of our services is Bluewood Office, and we help you set up your office for your trades business. Right, so with the internet, you've probably already got a website or you want to build one. And what the internet is basically, it's like a giant city. It's open to everybody. There's lots of businesses in it, and you can go around the whole city and view and speak to the different businesses. If you want to do business with them, well and good. If you don't, move on to another business and find someone else. So the popular things that you're probably already using on the internet is the Google search. You've got Amazon for your shopping, Microsoft for doing some work, this YouTube channel, the website. Check out our website, bluewood.pro, and it'll link to a couple of other sites that we do our handyman services, which is our business to client service, or our Bluewood Office, which is our business to business service where we help other tradespeople build their business. So the internet's open. It's a great big open place, and like in the real world, it's got its risks and it's got its opportunities as well. So that's our internet. Next up, we've got the intranet. So if the internet is a big city, the intranet is actually your compound, your workspace, your workshop, your work office, or it might be just be your home. And in that, it would be your family or your work colleagues, your teammates, people you trust, people that you work with on a daily basis. So it's a safe space. You'd need a special key to get into it, like you do for your own home or your own workshop. Or you might lend that key to your housemates and give them access as well. Now on the internet, what kind of things might you share? So on there, they could be company policies, business standard operating procedures, only things that your business are aware about and that you want to share with your team. So instead of actually just giving an email to all your team members or printing off a document and having to give one to all your team members, what you can have is an intranet site, one location where you put all the documents on there and all your team members can go and look at it. It's far more efficient and it's super useful. And it means when you update the one document, you don't have to update 8 pieces of paper and give them out to everybody. Everybody can go and look at the one place. So you only update one item and everyone can see it. It makes running your business and the internal standard operating procedures far more efficient. It also allows that when new people might get a key and want to join, that they too can then go and find all of your information about your business already listed on your intranet site. You don't have to be a huge onboarding process and explain everything to them. They can go and look for it themselves, find out what your company policy is about waste, your company policy about holidays, your company policy about all sorts of things. Environmental care, pay is one you'd want. That's an obvious one that you'd want to keep on your intranet, but not for all your colleagues, but you might be able to have brackets. So there's lots of things that you can put on your intranet site. The next thing, if you've got your work yard and your employees in it, and we're going to talk about extranet. So what is an extranet? Well, the extranet might be part of your workspace that you actually want to share with special individuals or special organizations. So maybe preferred suppliers, maybe preferred clients, and not to everybody in the world, but if a preferred client is buying an awful lot from you and they get a special discount, you can allow them into your workspace and just see certain information that they got. Another great useful place for it is memberships. So you may have members of your organization, and they won't see the whole organization, but they'll only see parts of it. If you think of that like a work yard, you might then allow them just to certain parts of the yard. Don't need access to the offices, just the yard outside, and they can look around the shelves and see what's there. But they need special access to get in there, so it's not open to everybody. And that is an extranet, where it's open only to special people that you invite into the space. So you still control it. So that's how you would use an extranet site. And it's really useful for your organization. Some things you can put on your extranet site might be special procedures that your organizations have to follow. So if you had subcontractors working for your organization, you could give them a key. They wouldn't have to see the whole organization. They might be able to either pick up certain materials from your yard, which they probably would, but also they might need to see certain documents and information that you can put on your site. They can access that from their mobile phones or on the internet on their desktops, and they'll be able to submit certain information there or find out information for subcontractors on how they should work for you. So that's a good example of how to use an extranet. So if this has helped, hit the like button. So if you want to know how to set up your own intranet site or extranet site, got a video on it up here. See you in the next one.